Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. So many people think that HTMX and HTML are the same thing because the name is much similar, so people get confused. Like they think that HTMX is a newer version of HTML, but this is not true. HTML and HTMX are totally different thing. HTMX is basically a JavaScript library. Although it is very small library, so this is a JavaScript library. This is not HTML, not at all. Okay, so in this you can see with the help of HTMX. So this is our HTML and this is HTMX, very small library. And if we use HTMX with HTML, then our HTML DOM elements are capable to make server APIs, HTTP server request directly to the server without help of any JavaScript framework like React or Vue or Angular and anything. So and server will directly respond back to HTML, and HTML can use that response directly without help of any JavaScript framework. So this is HTMX, and HTMX help HTML basically. So this is not HTMX is not HTML at all. This is a purely JavaScript library. If you see inside HTMX, then you will see totally JavaScript code is written there. So this is JavaScript library. Okay, so I have made several videos on HTMX, like how can we use HTMX in different scenarios. I have comprehensively covered all this features of HTMX. You can check out that playlist. So let me show you code in detail. If we go here, so this is the project. So this is a small node project, because HTMX also, because in case of HTMX we also need server response. So I have created this small project. I have already made a video how we can set up nodjs and express server with HTMX, so you can check out that video. But in this, let me explain you again. This is the server file. Okay, so if we go here, first of all I have installed Express. Okay, I have to install Express, and then I have to install HTMX. Okay, so after installing, I have to set up on my server. So this is the server, just importing Express and creating app, and then setting the port. And here I am listening to this on this port. So this is my server running on the port, right? This is basic server. Okay, if I show you here, this is my server running on 3001 port, and then we have to make HTMX code as well. So I have to go here, and this is my HTML page. HTML I have put in it inside public folder, and this is my normal HTML. But if you can see, with the help of HTMX, because I have installed HTMX also, so HTMX directly can be used here. So if you can see, this is the div, the normal div, and this is the ID. Okay, but here you will see different things. So HTMX play with the attributes. Basically it used lots of attributes to give new feature to HTML DOM elements. So in this case I am putting a get request on this API endpoint. This is the API / current time, and then I will swap inner HTML. Okay, inner HTML, then I will swap, and HX trigger means it will hit this API after every 1 second. Okay, so this was the use case I already explained in another video. So there are lots of attributes and lots of features HTMX provides. So this is just one example here. So in this example we are hitting this current time API every 1 second. Okay, and if we check this API, because we have to create this API in the server file also. So this is the API app.get, then this API current time, and this here we are getting the current time for using date object, and then we are creating a new HTML, because we will be sending a new HTML from the server to our HTML, and HTML will directly use this HTML. Okay, because this will render server side. So this is the current time. We are appending current time in this h2 tag and giving the updated HTML, sending back this updated HTML to the browser. And if I show you on the browser, okay, so here if I show you in the network tab, yes, you can see frontend is making API request every 1 second, right? So this is the API we are hitting after every 1 second, and after 1 second we are getting this response. So this is the response h2, and this is the time for this particular API. So we are getting this server response after every 1 second. So this was the use case. So this can be helpful to get regular data after some regular interval. So if just assume you are creating some website or something, so to show the current stock market price, or current cricket match score or anything, so you have to hit the API on regular basis. So in that particular scenario, we can use this this trigger, this one hx trigger. So this is the attribute to hit the API again and again after a given time frame. So this was the one use case, but there are lots of other use cases also. By HTMX we can give power to our HTML. So HTMX and HTML are totally different things, so don't get confused with each other. So but you can use HTMX with React also. With anything you can use HTMX, and if you involve HTMX in your project, then your JSX or your HTML will be able to directly use those features which are provided by HTMX, and those features are very cool. If you check on this website, official website here, okay, so if I go on the documentation, so there are lots of things you can do, like Ajax calls, you can do indicator, loaders, swapping, CSS transition, okay, and then web sockets you can do, history API also you can be implemented, validation, form validations, animations, event logging, and debugging scripting. So these are the things which can be done using HTMX. So HTMX is very much capable of doing these kind of things, and that's why the HTMX is getting popular day by day. HTMX finished second in 2023 JavaScript Rising Stars front-end frameworks. So if you can see, if you check here, so you can see this is the list of front-end frameworks which are getting popular, okay, in 2023. So you can see React is there on the top, and second number is HTMX. So you can see how much popularity HTMX is getting day by day, and it's just behind HTML. It is just behind React, and it is much above SVLate and Vue.js and Angular. Okay, so you can see how much popularity it is getting day by day. Okay, so if you want to learn HTMX more in detail, so you can check my playlist. I have created a playlist extensively for HTMX. So I have covered from basic to advanced in HTMX, and you can check that playlist. And thank you so much. I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.